It's 7:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A man remains on the run following an armed robbery at the Adamstown post office yesterday afternoon. Sergeant Dave Rose says the man made off with the cash till from the shop.
Just before 3:30 yesterday afternoon, a man entered a post office on Bronco Road and threatened two employees with what appeared to be a firearm. And the man forced himself behind a security counter and demanded cash. The man grabbed a till containing cash before he fled from the scene, and he was last seen running through the grounds of a nearby church. Police are keen to speak to a man who may be able to assist them with inquiries.
He's described as being in his late 20s or early 30s with a stocky build and was wearing a long-sleeved, light-coloured business shirt, long trousers and a Panama-style hat with a light-coloured face covering. Hundreds of Hunter mine workers have suffered a huge blow ahead of Christmas. They've been told they may no longer have a job. Glencore has announced its proposed Blakefield North underground mine near Bulga has been put on hold indefinitely, meaning 400 staff and contractors are likely to be axed from 2017. The company is blaming falling coal prices. A landmark climate deal struck at the weekend has raised concerns over the use of coal in the Hunter. The announcement for a reduction in carbon emissions has prompted calls for the Hunter to stop clinging to coal or risk being left behind by the rest of the world. But Hunter MP Joel Fitzgibbon says the Hunter's exported clean coal offsets dirty, inefficient coal coming from other countries into developing nations.
The climate deal is good news, and the whole world now is moving together. That will build public confidence in the need to take action to change. But here in the Hunter, we will continue to provide relatively clean and efficient coal to developing nations. If we do not, then someone else will provide much dirtier and inefficient coal.
Regional Development Australia Hunter will today host a Have Your Say event, prioritising for the future of the region's economic growth. Taking place at the Harbourview Function Centre from midday, the event will ensure the Hunter remains internationally competitive, as well as opening new job opportunities in technically advanced fields. CEO of RDA Hunter, Todd Williams, says the event will address areas in which the region excels and where we need to improve.
But what we're going to be best at into the future is not only we need to maximise what we're good at now, but also what we're most probably going to be best at into the future. For example, the knowledge industries about advanced manufacturing and STEM, science, technology, engineering and maths. And we've got to make sure that what we do in the future, we start thinking about now to make sure that we don't lose that knowledge or the talent that really drives those jobs into the future. And we want that here in the Hunter.
The wait is over for thousands of school leavers in the Hunter who are waking up to their HSC results. The marks have been delivered through text message and email and are also available online. Education Minister Adrian Piccoli says it's the culmination of 13 years of schooling.
For those who've got what they'd hoped they'd get, congratulations. For those who didn't quite get what they were expecting, keep your chin up. There are, these days, so many more different avenues to success.
Briefly, an investigation is underway after a light plane damaged its nose and propeller during a rough landing at the old Belmont Airport yesterday afternoon, and Wallsend has been named the state's top lotto hotspot for 2015, picking up 3 Division 1 winners.
Sport, thanks to our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club.
National Ironwoman champion Liz Plumers is sorry to miss this weekend's meet at Newcastle Beach. The 29-year-old is off with a torn calf muscle. She went off crutches yesterday but is still struggling to walk. Plumers sits second in the 6-round series and hopes to make a speedy recovery. The Jets received a rare visit from A-League referees yesterday during a tactical session. Referee Ben Williams and FFA Director of Referees Ben Wilson sat in on the session as part of a 2-day trip to foster better relationships. Jets coach Scott Miller says refs and players don't often get a chance to interact with one another off the field and called the initiative pioneering. And Swansea High School student Lara McSpadden has been offered a scholarship to the Basketball Australia Centre of Excellence. McSpadden made her national debut back in August in the under-16 side at the Oceania Championships. The 16-year-old is one of just 11 girls selected for the program. That's sport. I'm Jacinta Lee.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 8.